back, baby.
Welcome back to this week's episode
Of Israel and... oh, no. Hey, baby.
Do you like how I asked, like, did they drop a nuclear bomb?
I thought that was the funniest thing I've ever...
I said it when you said that, and then I said it out loud to my buddy. He kind of had, like, a chuckle. He's like, yeah, I guess, like, the ground would shake. And I'm like, wait, what?
No.
The ground would shake? What?
But, like, you would know.
Yeah, like, I feel like there would be some breaking news happening.
Yeah, I feel like for once they would not let us just scroll the Instagram. They would be like, hey, guys.
Every story.
They would be like, baklava is no longer available for at least a week or so.
Oh, shit, dude.
It's not serious.
No, it's not serious. I just think that's a funny concept where it's like we scroll over everything that happens now. But like a nuclear bomb, like they would make sure. I feel like an Amber Alert would go out
Just the fact
on
that,
your phone.
Just the fact that we were like, yo, Israel and Iran are going at it. And you're like, did they a nuke? like you could have maybe missed it.
Yeah, like oh shit, did I miss it, dude? I felt like I did.
Dude, I was watching the Yeti videos, the survival Yeti videos, and I feel like I might have scrolled quick past a mushroom cloud, but I don't know. You guys got that video?
I love the Yeti AI videos. Those are the best.
I get weird when people say they love it. I'm like, I guess it's cool, but love?
Yeah, because like I love where content's about to go. You know, like it's gonna be nothing's real anymore. It's amazing. The only thing that's real is what I'm doing in my life. Hopefully.
I guess.
You don't think so?
No, I mean, what do you mean real? Like it's only life is real.
Like everything that happens to you, like personally,
yeah.
that's real. But like any digital form of content coming your way could just be altered in a way that's not real.
But like the video I made today, that's real.
Yeah, but eventually you probably won't be able to like in the next year you won't be able to tell a difference anymore.
Probably, yeah.
Like somebody that's not a comedian will make comedic videos that are better than your video.
Well, they do that now.
Oh, there's already AI videos that are better than your video?
Well, not comedians just make funny videos, period.
Gotcha.
But I think it...
You know what I mean, though.
My hunch is that it will lose its cool, like, thing really fast.
Okay, but like, for example, prime example, okay?
Yeah.
Exactly what we talked about the other day. This video. Okay, this was the exact example where, like, that's why I'm bringing this up. Because I sent you guys this.
Yes.
And I don't care whether it was AI or not.
Your initial impressions, did you think this was real?
In my initial impressions, when I because you know when you're scrolling quickly, you're not really paying attention. Yeah. I'm like, oh, yeah, so we're all going to be having sex with robots in, like, 2 years. So
you thought this was a real guy?
Well, because I've seen other videos that are not AI videos where they're making a robot that is just as sophisticated as this.
Yes.
So... quickly on first glance, I'm like, oh, this is like what
real.
it is. This is real.
This is reality.
I mean, if this isn't real, that's fucking pretty close, buddy.
It's very close.
Like, look, the people walking in the background, everything looks real in this. Like, nothing looks fake. What's worse fake? They got the hands down packed.
The forehead. The only thing that's fake is the forehead. Like, that's what gave it away for me is...
his forehead scrunching?
No, just like the texture of the skin on the forehead. I'm like, oh yeah, that guy's not real.
Right here?
Yeah. And
he's even got a little receding hairline. Like this is it's so accurate.
It's very accurate, yeah. But it's just I know that that's AI. But so eventually, and probably not too far off, because people will make so many crazy videos. Like you'll be like, oh, this is just another.
What's her OnlyFans asking for a friend?
This is just another video where like a gorilla fights a shark in the water.
Yeah, true.
You know?
AI video, AI video, AI video.
But it's getting there,
but like,
man.
But okay, anyways.
Krillin, my guy.
Look at these. Shut up and take my money. But okay, like besides the point, Krillin, because of the android. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's actually funny that this video because you're at that point in Dragon Ball Z right now.
I actually just saw when he destroyed, like it was probably maybe yesterday, 2 days ago, where he destroys the remote to shut her off.
Yeah, which is insane. Like Krillin,
Well,
no self-preservation.
Shutting her off, though, he could have just absorbed her, like her body.
No.
What do you mean?
I think that would not have worked. I think
like she's got to be on.
I don't think her powers source is active if she's off. That was the whole thing.
You think?
Well, we don't really know because they're also living organisms too, so it doesn't. We don't know. This is this is interesting.
I mean, what's scary is actually not the guy, but how real the robot looks.
Yeah, like I'm telling you, I've seen other videos where I know it's not AI because it's like at a conference where they're like showing these fucking robots that they're making. What's the one there? It's like $175,000 for the robot. Like it actually looks crazy.
So when you see that, what do you think? What's your thoughts?
Like, does she have like a certain amount of questions she's allowed to ask in the day, or what? Like, what are the settings?
Can you set her to quiet? Can you have her to set her on quiet?
No. It's just like I don't really. That's not something I was ever really like thinking I'd be into. So I'm not worried about.
Oh, you mean like smashing a RoboCop?
No, like even like think about it. You know, like there's other gateway drugs to that, like getting like a super thing, you know, like I've never been into any sort of like assistance at all.
You want the you want the OG.
I've been doing it myself for like enough time that if
you're good at it now.
Yeah, if you were gonna, I feel like there would be signs if you were gonna be buying one of those things. There would be signs already.
Well, the problem is like a buddy of yours close to you that you respect, he breaks, then it's bad. Like a guy that you would think would never buy one of those.
So, like, you know about, like, the Stepford Wives, right? Like, you watched that movie?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about now, right?
And they almost never show you the other way around. Because the guy robot wouldn't have nothing. He wouldn't even have a penis. He would just, do physical work.
If we're being honest, what future was more likely, whether it be a bunch of women coming together to change their men or a bunch of men changing? The women would win. They would be changing all of the men, for sure. They would just win eventually.
Yeah.
Because they work better together than we do.
100%.
Which sucks to say that, eh?
Well, it's just that it's just very funny that we can't wait to stick our dick in like a fucking robot.
Well, I was talking more like getting things done, but yeah, sure.
But like that's the first thing is like when AI got created, probably like the 10th thing on the list was like, "Okay, can we fuck this?" Like they're scientists, like,
but it doesn't make any sense,
dude. That thing's pretty smart, but like, can it smash?
How are you gonna recreate like a bussy?
Come on. How are you going to recreate it?
How are you going to make it? It's not going to be the same.
How many guys does it take to screw in a light bulb? Like, you know what I mean? That's how they'll work it out. Like,
I guess they'll just keep testing it until they're like, this feels real.
If Oppenheimer can fucking visualize fucking nuclear power, like, we can recreate
Men can visualize a vagina, I guess. Eh?
Like, there's going to be guys in fabric land going, I don't think this is the right texture. It's close, guys. Can we make something like this?
Yeah.
I feel like the AI thing with content specifically, it will be cool, but it's probably going to time out because it'll make somebody making a really stupid video even more novel. Like you go on TikTok, this video I saw the other day killed me, and you don't know this because I don't think you've ever had AirPods. But when you drop your AirPods case, for some reason the fucking headphones fly out of the case.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you mean.
A guy made a video where he's like, your AirPods, every time they fall out, they fall on the floor. And like the first one is they're flying out the door and then they're flying across the city. And like, it just keeps going, right? So those videos will probably be easier to make like AI versions of. But after a while, you'll be like, okay, like, is there any fucking people on this app? Like, did I send you that video of Moses?
No.
I think I sent it in the group chat. It's like Moses he's like got a selfie stick. He's like, okay, guys, we're going to ask the Pharaoh if we could be released.
Okay, yes.
Like, that's funny.
I can't believe the video you posted the other day that you said was funny. Like I was.
Oh, and the guy said Abraham Lincoln bringing water.
He's doing an impression of Abraham Lincoln.
Oh my God, I laughed so loudly. Because the setup for the video, can you bring it up?
I can bring it up.
Okay,
yeah.
take your time and get it up. Because
you set it up.
it's so perfect. Like, first of all, that video had like 85,000 shares. So when you said you think that it's not that I think this is funny. This is fucking funny. Like the fact that this has got shared so much. But I think what was a misdirection for me in it was when he was like, oh, sorry. And then he had to fucking readjust to grab the hat.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know where this is going. Because when it says I'm going to do an impression of Abraham Lincoln bringing water.
Yeah, because you don't know what he means by that.
I got it. It was on Friday.
So you're going to have to do it.
Can I share?
Oh, I got it. I have to go to the original because I can't share our group chat because the name of the group chat. Yeah, it's right here. My impression of... Is it going to be super loud? There's no music in it, right?
You don't even need to put music on it.
Oh, you need the video. You need.
Okay.
No?
You can audio it.
I guess it doesn't matter.
No, there's no music, so we won't get copyrighted.
Just might be loud.
Question of Abraham Lincoln
I'll just turn down my headphones here.
carrying 2 very full cups of water. Or wait, hold on.
So that is what got me right
That's
there.
funny. Yeah, that's funny because this doesn't matter.
No, none of this matters. Like,
This is
holy shit.
Abraham Lincoln
that's
carrying 2 very
so
full cups of water.
funny. Like the fact that they just sat there and they
Or
were
wait, hold
like
on, stop, wait.
talking about that.
Didn't Lincoln have a beard? Completely inaccurate impression.
Oh man, beautiful.
This video is awesome.
Beautiful. Like so simple.
The gun being censored. Wait, what was the best part? Was the gun censored?
Yeah, you can't see it.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even realize that. I gotta watch it again.
Well, you can't have like a goon in there.
Oh yeah, it is. It is like blurred out.
Yeah.
You nailed it.
Honestly, that video is probably
That's pretty good. I'll like it for the guy.
an all-time video for me.
Is this like one of his most popular? What is most popular? Usually they pin their most popular videos. Wow.
This is funny too, actually.
No, but honestly, the entire thing was an accident. You know the super iconic part of the song? That was an accident. I didn't even know how to use the software. But
Yo, that reminds me of the clip. There's a viral clip going around right now about System of a Down. Have you seen it?
No.
So, where the song Chop Suey.
Yeah.
You know, there's a line in the song because there's like the guy who helped produce it, and he's telling the story like from his perspective. Like we were sitting there, and the lead singer, what's his name again? He has a oh my god. Anyways, that doesn't matter.
Isn't his
he's like
name
we're sitting
Chop
there, and
Suey?
he's like, yeah, Chop Suey, and then he's like, I don't have a line for this part in the song. There's like a crescendo in the song, and then he's like, look over there on my shelf, pick a book, and he like picks a book. Flip it to the middle of the book and then read the line, and then
That's in it.
he puts that line, and it's like actually a crazy line in the song.
That's, I think, well, there's this Italian guy, and he made a song that has no lyrics because he's like, all these Europeans were getting obsessed with like American music. And he made it like all the words are like somebody little man the moon like that, and it became
It was like scatting.
fucking no, like not even scat, like fake words, and it became a mega hit. Like look this up. It fucking
What's the name of the guy?
just type in Italian guy, no lyrics song.
Because this is the lyrics that he pulled out of the book. Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. Father, into your hands, why have you forsaken me?
But that
In your eyes, forsaken me.
that's them, the Forsaken Me part, or that's the
No,
book?
that's from the book.
Wow,
He pulled that line, this whole section,
damn,
and they turn, and it's like a crescendo in the song. We can't play it on here. We get fucking copyright.
we get
strike.
fired. Yeah,
We're fired from the job. It doesn't pay us. Italian song, no lyrics.
like this became a mega hit.
What is the one famous Italian? There's like so many.
I'm pretty.
Adriano Calentano.
I feel like
Treason Calentano Zuko Solo. Italian singer because I released a song in the 70s with complete nonsense lyrics.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, let me.
I'm pretty sure we can't play her.
Treason Calentano Hansen Kuzo. Is a song composed by Italian singer. Okay, where's the lyrics? Let me hear the.
Yeah. Pull up the lyrics. So it got to be this phenomenon where people were actually, they would like say lyrics that weren't even in the song. You know how we do that as people? Like sometimes
Oh yeah.
the artist says it weird and then you make it up a little bit.
Adriano Calentano. That even sounds like a fucking made up.
He
name.
performed it live at
Wow.
the concert.
Okay. See, this is what I have a problem with. Okay.
Yeah.
This is where we're at. Watch this. Watch this. This freak you out? I typed in ADRI, okay?
Okay.
Look. Google knows what's going on.
Well, I mean, you've been saying it aloud.
But that's what I'm saying. I think I love how convenient, but also please leave me alone.
Yes, I agree. Please leave
That's
me alone.
crazy,
I don't
bro.
think-
That's crazy.
I don't think we need that.
Okay, so the lyrics. Oh my god. It's not. None of this is real.
Yeah, read them out.
So he's racist, this guy.
Well, he is Italian.
Indy Coleman save you on. I need to hear the song now. That's the problem.
You could play it.
Clack is a main to begin to call. Baby, did I get a dude, this is so racist, bro.
There's no words.
But I'm listening to it.
It's a banger.
Dude, this song is racist because
It's a banger.
it's like that thing they do from like Family Guy, you know, the bibbity bobbity boob, like that shit.
Yeah, but I don't think that was what it is. He just, you know? He put out this song because he knew that these Italians didn't know what they were saying in the American songs that they liked.
For sure.
So he was like, because he also thought the music was shit. So he's like, I can make a song that's not a song and you'll love it. And it went fucking
That's an interesting
viral.
fact. That's an interesting fact.
Well, it's
I didn't
just
know that.
so Italian for him to be like, you know what? You guys are fucking shit.
You guys are full of shit.
I'll put out nothing. I'll bang pots and pans with a beat.
It was a banger. It was like a highly rated song. I was
It's
looking it up.
highly rated. So I played softball yesterday. We got walked off. We lost 13-12. I had a great game. Great defensive game. I was at third base for one inning.
Oh, that's not your position. You're not a third base guy.
Incredible third baseman.
You're an incredible third baseman.
incredible third.
I would say you should be like a shortstop or outfield.
There's like a fucking little chipper, because there's girls on some of the team, on every team. So she fucking hit like a pop fly, but basically right in front of her. I fucking grabbed it, got the boys fired up. Some of the girls got fired up.
Typical third base, not a big athleticism position, honestly.
No, it is. It is.
You think? Oh, first base maybe is the one that's not athletic.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be.
You're kind of just chilling. You know?
You got to
You're
be
just-
actually athletic. Anything in the infield,
Okay.
anything in the outfield too. You're running. You got to make. You're moving. You got to make moves. So a fucking line drive gets hit up the middle, which the shortstop was probably gonna get, but I'm a lot faster than this guy, and I was fucking there like quick as hell, and I just dove for it, and I fucking look back, and I throw it to second, and we get the guy out
Wow.
over my shoulder. Throw it to second.
So you threw it over your shoulder?
Yeah, I fucking, because I grabbed the ball, I spun around, I looked to see if they were there, and I fucking threw it back to them. So I go to the comedy show last night, and it's like 17 people. I have this show every second Saturday.
Sorry, when you say
Yeah, it's 17 fucking people out of 46. It's usually 46, but it's a Saturday at 7 p.m. in June.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you.
no,
Just when you
take what you can get. 17 people.
That's like there was probably more people watching your softball game than there was coming to watch.
There were
you.
more people playing the game. But that's just how it goes. That's the game. So I go into the show, and I'm like, I'll tell you guys a little bit about my day. Does anybody, you guys know what a diving catch is? Crickets. Like, people are confused. They're angry a little bit.
They're angry
They're like off put.
about diving catch.
So then I
Bob.
specify it. I go to a guy, and he's like kind of good looking. He's got glasses on. And I go, do you know what a diving catch is? And he goes, I have no idea what you're talking about. And I go, why not? And he goes, I'm from France. And I go, they don't catch anything in France?
Croissants.
Nothing, evidently. So then I go, this doesn't make, I feel as though I've got a, what do they call it? A vision group in marketing?
Yes.
Where they fucking get like
yes.
eight guys.
You're like throwing ideas out.
And it's like, guys, what about Frank's hot, extra hot? And the half of the group goes, no. And they're like, okay, well, we're never going to sell this. So I go, as a little boy, your fucking biggest dream is, to make a diving catch in a championship-like moment.
Yeah.
Crickets.
Still crickets.
Nobody knows what I'm doing. And then a guy to the left in the shadows goes, I know what you're talking about. And I go, thanks. And then that just set the fucking tone for the whole show. They were
this is just a story about how you bombed at comedy.
This was just like, they just fucking hated that whole preamble.
Did you get them back? Did you reel them back in with some jokes?
They were a bad audience. I will just say that they were a terrible fucking audience.
I love when you say that.
They were, man. There was 4 girls that loved everything. They were like,
You're like, oh, let me suck your dick.
and then all the men in there, except
like this.
except a black guy and a black chick in the back. And black people are just so much more fun.
Yeah.
Like at a comedy show, black people know what the fuck is up.
We got to laugh. That's all we came here for.
I love how you said we. I'll tell you who doesn't know what the fuck is up. Koreans or Asian people,
go there.
they shouldn't really go. It's really not something that they care about. You know?
Yeah.
Like this guy, he had flowers in front of him. And I go, oh, did you get those flowers for that girl beside you? He goes, yeah. I'm like, why didn't you give them to her? And he goes, funny story.
Oh, dude, I'm not talking to you.
Yeah. So then he does this, literally. Okay, he's like, well, I went to get the flowers, and there was a bike messenger guy who was handing out flowers, and there was a naked marathon running around him. But he didn't say it like that. He like turns a little bit because he was in the front row. And he goes, there was a naked marathon, like he's trying to get them, and they didn't even give a fuck about that story. And then they laughed a little bit at him, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because the guy goes, oh, it was like an Indian guy delivering flowers. And I have this joke about how in the war, if we had to fight the USA, one line in it would be a bunch of Indian guys delivering food to the battlefield. And that kills all the time. And no, he didn't laugh. And then when he said it was an Indian guy delivering flowers, I was like, yo, what about the fucking earlier joke before? And he fucking did some math in his head, and he just stalemated me. And then everybody just went out and had like an okay set.
Yeah, dude, comedy sucks.
Comedy can suck. But speaking of Asians, I'm watching Japanese anime right now, DBZ. You're obviously you're a huge fan.
Well, I didn't know where you were going with that. You didn't have to preface it with that. I'm watching DBZ.
I've realized that's something, their like relationship to women in the show, like Bulma, every time.
You didn't. Yeah.
Like when you're a kid, you don't really realize that.
Especially Dragon Ball. You didn't watch Dragon Ball. That's the problem.
There's more sexualization.
Dude, like how Goku determines whether somebody's a man or a woman. Do you know what he does when he's a kid? He slaps their pum pum, dude. He walks up to Bulma. She like introduces her because she meets him when she's young.
I love that.
And he like slaps her fucking.
I also love the aging in Dragon Ball Z. How like Goku never ages. Kami aged and then stopped.
Wait,
Master
who's
Roshi.
Kami?
Master Roshi.
You're talking about Kami. You're talking about the Namek, the Namean.
Yes, and then there's Master Roshi. He fucking never. He was like 80, and then he's like, I'm good on the aging.
You ever see who does the voice for Goku English? He's a cool guy.
Show me. He's cool. He's got cool.
Oh, he's a
tattoos?
cool looking guy. This guy. I got you. I'm the sharing machine, dude. I'm like,
You're the sharing guy.
I'm fucking Jamie, dude. Pull it up. This guy.
He's Goku.
Yeah. He's the English guy. The female one is a woman.
I love how the picture is him yelling because they do that.
This is the woman
so much.
This is the woman for the Japanese one.
Wow.
Yeah. Kakarot. She's old there.
But every woman in that show is very sexualized.
Well, yeah, like Japanese, like it's weird with. Why are they so weird with sex?
They're
over
just
there?
weird with chicks.
They want like schoolgirl, little
yeah.
like femdom girls.
They want like titties too. They love like titties.
Yeah, there's not. You know what's funny? You never see like an average woman in anime. It's always like
Yeah.
super disproportionate.
Yeah, there's never like a down on her luck.
Like I'm pretty sure even Bulma's mother is stacked like a Big Mac.
Like there's that one scene. Remember before?
Yeah, dude, Bulma's mother, bro. Like what?
Remember before they meet Frieza and then Krillin, Gohan, and Bulma are in that ship and they go into that other ship because it looks like glass, like galaxy glass, and they morph into that other ship and it's a bunch of kids and they're like, these people know Frieza. That whole episode, Bulma's in like a bikini.
Yeah.
Krillin, Gohan fully dressed. Bulma, titties out.
Titties out. Bulma is she's the star of the show, buddy.
There's just never a down on your luck, fairly like a 6. There's never like a 6.
Not in well, they can't. Like it's all in their imagination. It can't be a 6 in your imagination.
Yeah, like I would love
That'd
to
be crazy
see.
if you drew a 6.
I would love to see a Japanese sitcom. It's like their idea of like normal chicks,
Japanese sitcoms.
because they make a lot of like.
Let's Get Divorced. This one's called.
Show me a pic.
It's 20. No, it's on Netflix. This one.
Is it?
Yeah. Even the girls. I mean,
Probably stacked.
they're just normal. Yeah, like they're just nobody's ugly in this. Not even the guys.
Yeah, white Western people are more comfortable with the uglies.
But no, we don't really make shows that are like with ugly people, do we? Who's ugly?
I just think that we're okay with it. Like if you don't look like a 10 out of 10.
Like so we started watching Love Island the other night, okay?
Okay,
The
beautiful
season-
girl hosts that.
Season 1 though, like 2021.
Do you know the situation of the host?
What? No, what's the situation?
So she was on Vanderpump Rules. Adriana is her name.
Of the whole show? Oh, it is Adriana, isn't
So
it?
she was. I think that's her name. I'm.
Like USA, right?
Yes.
I'm watching Love Island USA. The current host is Maya Jama.
Yeah,
but I
Adriana
guess-
Maddox.
Oh, Adriana Maddox. She was on Dance with the Stars. Anyways, go ahead.
She's on Days with the Stars. She got cheated on famously by Tom Sandoval in Vanderpump Rules.
Yes, I remember.
And that
this.
fucking, for some reason, just skyrocketed her career.
Because, yeah, she went from that, she went to Dancing with the Stars, and now.
Well, because she's so pretty. See, what happens in Western society is when you're so pretty, they're like, wait, whoa, where are you going? We got like 8 shows.
Well, she's not, like, super pretty, though, also. She's not ugly.
No, she's super pretty.
You're saying super pretty?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Ariel Vandenberg was the first host.
Yeah. Adriana
2019.
Maddox is super pretty.
I'm gonna-
She's a little older now, I'll say.
Okay, so here's that. Okay, even this little thing we're doing right now brings me to what I was about to talk about.
That's
okay?
beautiful. That's the beauty of podcasting right there. My friend.
We were watching season 1 of USA Love Island, okay? And like any of those friggin' shows, bro, when they're bringing out these people, like
Hot.
dudes and girls, hot or women, not ugly people. Like you don't even say hot; they're just not ugly. Like there's no ugly is not. And
not
we're
on the
watching
menu.
it, and they're just like they're all around this thing talking. And Michaela, like this is where right away I knew I was like in trouble. Right away, she just like looks over and she's like, "Which one do you think is like the prettiest?"
She asked you that.
Yeah. She's like, "Which one do you think is like the most attractive on the show?" And I was like, I said the one that I thought. I was like, that one.
Okay.
And she's like, really? I was like, what do you mean? She's like, that girl's ugly. I was like, ugly? What do you mean ugly?
Okay, who is it?
She's like, fuck, dude, I don't know, bro. I don't care.
Well, we all care now. Based on this story, you've brought us to
No.
point.
But then so this is where it goes. Love Island USA season 1. So I was like, I don't think you could say she's ugly.
Okay.
You could say she's not as pretty as the other ones because like, it doesn't make sense. She's not ugly. Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And I showed her Instagram. She's like, well, she takes really good pictures. She actually is beautiful. And I'm like, okay. So, but like, should I have just not answered the question, I guess, is what.
Did you follow it up with her? Did you hit her back with who do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
She thinks the girl who won the show is the hottest.
Oh, she didn't pick a guy.
No, she was asking about the girl. She didn't care about the guys.
Interesting. That's interesting.
Okay. Dude, I'm trying to find. It's right here, I think. This girl. Okay. Love Island season 1 group picture right here.
Give me her name before you show me her.
I think it's Alexandra, dude. I don't. It is
Yeah.
Alexandra.
Yeah, they always have that kind of. It's very full names for hot girls. For reality show.
This girl right here.
Very, very hard to see. Let me see.
This girl.
I mean, this cast isn't like insane.
No, but like that's what I. So let me just find her name. I'll show you her Instagram. It's not even about how pretty or not pretty. Okay, it's more just like.
Well, I mean, that's literally what the show's about.
That's true. Alex Stewart 11 is her Instagram.
11. Alex Stewart 11. 11. What's your favorite number? 11. Girls always do that shit.
So right here.
Mimi 12.
This is the girl.
Where I'm still on the same.
Oh,
I'm
it doesn't.
I'm still looking at this
Wow.
abs.
Really?
These power abs.
This is the girl.
Okay. Okay, I mean, yeah, she's got all the right stuff.
Like,
A lot of editing.
yeah, but like, you can't say she's ugly.
You can't and you won't.
You know what I mean?
You should. You didn't.
Yeah, she's like she has bad teeth or whatever, and I'm like, okay, whatever.
All right.
Sure.
Sure.
Anyways, I just thought that was funny, like, because it's it, and then she's just like, she's like going into the debate about not even a debate. She just starts discussing the views of like attraction, and I'm like, well, Mikhail, it's like subjective, so it doesn't really matter. Like, what I think is attractive is completely different from another man, another woman. Like, it's completely. That's just how it works.
Yeah.
If it was not subjective, then people would be. Everybody would be with fucking people that looked exactly the same as everybody else.
Yeah, but I mean, to that point with reality TV, I think there's like kind of a general consensus.
Sure.
These are it.
But I think that we should have an average Joe show. I think you should have a Love Island where it's a bunch of normal dudes and women. Like normal. I'm not saying they have to be like ugly people. I'm saying I want to see what happens when you put a bunch of normal people on an island.
You want to see you on there.
Yeah, I would like to see me. I would like to see, yeah.
You want to see, yeah.
A normal women and normal men.
It
Not these like Invisalign,
it probably
fake jumbo,
wouldn't be as
bowling ball
exciting,
titties.
unfortunately.
I guess, yeah.
'Cause, like, if a
they're not all
normal-
going to want to fuck each other.
Yeah, and like if a normal guy, quote unquote, like
Yeah,
he
they
knows,
don't look good.
he knows,
No norm-
he knows where he's at.
What was funny is like season 1, right off the bat, they have the comedy. Do you know how Love Island works?
No, I've never watched it.
So the girls come out first, one by one. They introduce themselves, whatever. And they stand and they all face the
It's like
host.
going clothes shopping, women's stuff.
Yeah. There's 5 of them. Okay. They all come out. They stand down. They're facing the host. The host calls out all the men one at a time. First guy comes in, stands, says a little blurb about himself, and then the host goes, "Okay, ladies, step forward if you're attracted to this guy."
Oh.
First guy out the gate. Nobody steps forward.
No,
Nobody.
was he not good looking?
Well, he wasn't. None of them are ugly, but like women are fucking
Hard to go first.
Hard to go first. That's what he said. Actually, he's like hard to be the first
Yeah.
one. But no matter what, he gets to pick a girl to couple up with. So he picks the girl
Immediately.
with the jumbo jugs.
Yeah, of
the
course,
big
of
fake,
course.
the big fake jumbler.
We all had a
jugs.
mom.
Here's the funny concept of the show. Okay, and the other 4 guys still have to come out one at a time. they repeat the process. So next guy comes out. Which girls?
Is there more girls than guys, or is it same?
It's going to be the same.
Okay.
But the guys come out one at a time. The guys pick who they couple with. The women have to stand forward. Even if they're already coupled, they stand forward to see if they're attracted to somebody. And a guy can pick any girl, even if she's coupled with somebody.
Wow.
And then what they do is,
Genghis Khan rules?
dude, it's so sick. The first week, they have one extra girl in the mix. And by the end of the week, she's got to pick somebody she wants to take as hers. So after first day, this is the crazy. Whoever comes up with these shows is absolutely insane.
Or
There's 5 girls, 5 guys. They start off the first week. There's going to be 6 girls. The 6th girl gets to she's in there mingling, right? She gets to kind of she's shopping is what she's doing. She's shopping.
Yeah.
Day 2,
As she should.
they send a text to the group. Shopping girl now picks the item she wants to shop for, removes from the couple. And then by the end of the week, whoever's left single, because they redo that whole process again at the end of the week, you're out.
They're out. I feel like the people that create the show go to a high school and they ask people how it's going and they build a show off of that.
Yeah, tell me how your life is going.
Yeah, tell me who's dating who, and then the guy in high school's like, that guy's dating her, but it was actually his best friend. And then as soon as she was single, they actually hooked up at a party and they started dating. But she's really into this guy. And then he's like, this is it.
Can you do me a favor and try watching the show that I'm watching right now and tell me if it actually is fun? Because to me, it's hilarious.
Well, I mean,
just try one episode.
I'm sure it's good, man. It's they don't make reality TV because it's
no, it's not reality TV. This is not reality.
Oh, this is a separate show?
This is a new Prime show called Overcompensating. Have you seen the previews for it? Premise of the show, the guy who wrote the show, it's based off his life.
Okay.
And it's a guy going to college first time round in 2004 or whatever.
Great time for college.
It's in the 2000s. And he's gay for sure. He's for sure gay.
Okay.
But based on the title of the show, you can only imagine how.
So he's trying to play it straight?
He's not trying to be gay at all.
Okay.
If anything, he's doing the exact opposite in the most. And the exaggerative stuff in comedy sometimes, that's what makes me laugh.
Yeah.
College is crazy, but the stuff that's happening in this show is ridiculous.
Who's in it?
Nobody famous, dude.
That's probably the best.
Yeah, nobody who's famous. This new girl who they're trying to prop up in Hollywood, I could tell because she was on all the talk shows there. You could tell when they're trying to
they
prop someone up.
When they show you somebody a lot.
So this girl here, Wally Barham, have you heard of her?
Show me. What a name.
Okay. Yeah, she's been on all the talk shows right now. I think it's obviously because of the show.
That's why I'm probably not going to make it,
Yeah, nobody's putting you on the talk
Nobody's going to say my name.
I think she's a Latina, honestly.
She feels Latina.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
This chick looks like she fucking loves cupcakes. Not even good. I'm not saying she's fat. I'm just saying.
I think she's a comedian.
She looks like a comedian. I've also sort of learned, being a tradesman myself, that everybody kind of just says they're a comedian.
Yeah, when's your big break? You had the short film.
Had the short film.
Did that win the festival?
I don't know yet.
Or is it still voting?
I think it's still in there. It won best cast at another festival.
So you are the part of that.
I am on the cast.
Well, when they say best cast, it's not
they didn't say best cast excluding this fucking idiot.
This fucking idiot who's got the perfect beard and hairline in this show. You're too perfect to play the role you played, dude. It doesn't make no woman's letting you in there.
Dude, wait till I start fucking modifying the old face.
What do you mean modify?
Well, I'm gonna get in probably 2 weeks. I'm gonna get this laser thing that cleans up any fucking wrinkles. I'm coming by it honestly.
Okay, so you chose to wait. We're 39 minutes in, and you're telling me that now. That should have been.
Well, I went with my wife. I went with my wife because I got a very expressive face, and she gets Botox. My wife.
Let's slow down with the modification talk for a second. So your wife gets stuff done. Cool. Don't care about any of that.
Yeah.
And you said,
I was like, let me go and ask some questions because I'm curious. Because I got to maintain. I got to look good. You know? Like if the hair starts to go, turkey. Butterball. I'm flying butterball.
Just look at your
Istanbul.
mom's father.
Bald.
Going to be bald.
Gonna go to Turkey.
But not anytime soon. Like, obviously, based on your current
Based on what's
situation.
happening,
Not like in the next 5 to 10.
we're looking okay. Probably 70 for me, I think. My father, my biological father,
Probably.
still has a lot of hair.
Like, I'm probably next week shaving my head, I think.
No.
Completely. Oh, yeah. For
Is it why?
Well,
we're 39 minutes in and you started that now?
No, I'm just like tired of having long hair, and I don't want to like get like a low taper fade because I'm not 25.
Yeah, I
anymore.
get you.
So I'm gonna go like 5 all the way around and just see if I look like a biker or not.
Well,
know?
you're going to look like the guy that protects Tony Soprano, I think.
That's okay. I'm okay with that.
And it's not going to be bad. You got a nice round head. It looks like.
No, I have a lot of bumpy bumps up there.
Yeah, me too. Dude, in the back of
I'm
my head,
worried
I have
about
a
what it
flat
looks.
part.
Yeah, I think I do. I'm just worried. Like, but whatever, you know. Like, I think I'm just beyond that now. I'm gonna get so fit and jacked that that's not gonna matter.
Yeah, to be honest, if I wasn't in acting and shit, I wouldn't probably care. Because as you get older,
like-
you can do shit, you know?
But like, you care a lot now, and you're still not really. You know.
I'm not. Yeah, they don't consider me. They don't look.
That's the nicest way to put it.
They don't look at
I'm
me
not-
and go, "We have to have this guy."
So-
Nobody.
like a homeless guy on the street's like, no job really considers me.
Yeah.
That's my life.
Like somebody will say that I'm good looking or something, and I'm just like, well, you just haven't seen really good looking people. Like I maybe the best looking guy you've seen like today, you know, but I'm not.
So okay, so your qualm still is that you're not good. You're either not good looking enough or you're too good looking for the roles that you.
Well, I'm okay to look at if like
because both of those are insane comments.
I'm
but
okay
that's
to look at if everybody's taken some sort of damage facially, like then I'm probably gonna stand out. But
I just like.
if I go to like a modeling agency, they'll go to me and be like, "Are you here to clean the office?" And I'll be like, I was hoping to apply." And they're like, to clean
Okay.
the office?
Okay, listen. Let's get real. Let's get real.
This is the reality TV.
No,
portion.
this is we're 40s. We're in now. Let's get real here.
We're
okay?
gonna be 40 soon.
Let's get real about like I don't even know how to ask the question. It's like okay, where is the timeline for the acting, like the famous thing? Where's the timeline?
I don't know.
We're
I don't think
past it.
famous is the thing.
Well, because the only way really to make a living is to be somewhat famous. I feel like.
Well, fame and making a living are different, and plus with AI and shit. I mean, by the time I've already made peace with this reality, but by the time it's gonna happen, probably like it'll be over. The whole thing will be done.
So you might as well sell your likeness to AI right
Sell my acting stuff.
now. Call Google. Be like, listen. You see this lasered forehead of mine?
Imagine on Marketplace. Like, oh, this is a T-shirt I
Facebook
auditioned.
Marketplace.
T-shirt I auditioned with. If you guys want it, so I'll sign it.
Oh my god.
But
So you're gonna get lasered.
yeah, I'm gonna get. It's like an anti-aging laser.
Listen, okay. I know that I'm an idiot.
I'm gonna
in
look
your
fantastic.
Eyes. No. I know from your perspective that I'm probably an idiot. I can
Only
see
in
that.
some things.
No, but like I think
Which,
you
as
just
with
think,
you think I'm an idiot in like
No.
shit.
I don't. I think you're insane. There's a difference. There's a difference.
Okay.
Big difference. I don't think you're an idiot. You're too smart to be an idiot.
Okay. Right back
think
at you.
I don't think you should get that done.
Well, I'm gonna do it. It's not what you think it is. Like what you're probably.
How much
thinking?
does it cost? How much is it?
$500. 300% collagen, fucking in your face.
All right, man. You know what I want to
All
say
right, man.
for sure. Yeah.
No,
you
what-
know
I- what?
think that's, I just think that's.
She even told me, I was like, I would benefit a little bit from a bit more of a chin.
Okay, but what you think she's gonna be like? No, you're fine. Like her business is to inject.
Well,
me with
she
stuff.
says depends what you get, like what you want to get. If I went in there and I was like, my nose, she would be like, yeah, it's big. What of it? But no, she's not trying to do. Because if I go like this, I got these guys are real active. So you want to cut them down a little bit.
All right. Well,
I
good
gotta
luck,
extend the life of it for like maybe 5 years.
But like, okay, if we're being honest, man to man, you're not getting the roles because of what's happening.
Oh no,
on
I'm
your
not saying.
fucking eyes.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
Oh,
that.
you look at my crow's feet here. They're making me flap away from all my roles. Oh my
No, I'm
god,
not-
dude! All these acting
not why
opportunities, it's just blowing them away with all.
That's
the
not
wind.
why I'm doing it. Not like I'm like, oh, it's this, that. I'm just saying.
It's like funny the day you get it done.
Oh, yeah.
They start calling. They're like, "Hey, I heard you got I heard you got lazy."
Dude, I can see the smoothness of your fucking face through the phone. You want to play Deterio?
The way I see it, if I'm analyzing myself,
Yeah.
is I've lived a life in a way which I cannot change the way that things.
Well,
happen.
you work
Like,
in a cave.
No, but besides that, it has nothing to do with where I work or what I
Yeah.
do. It's like the decision I made up until this point, like body wise.
Sure.
The only thing I could do to improve it now is just to eat healthy and exercise. That's it. And I will do that, and I will continue to do that for as long as I humanly
Okay.
can. But in terms of like, I don't think the crushing pizza made me look like this really, because like I'm
Well,
not
you don't look
ugly, but I'm
old.
not- No, but it's
Unless
like,
there's
I
a
think,
smoothing happening on your end with the camera, you look good.
No, I think that nature. I don't want to fight nature, and with the way that the cards you're dealt, you're supposed to play them. That's what it is.
Well, that's
I
just
don't want to
because
spend
you're.
money trying to fix.
That's because you're just
is what
like
I'm
an
saying.
old guy at heart.
Yeah, I guess I have an old guy attitude.
Like if a
you know?
doctor told you like there's a lot of plaque in your shit, if you take
Well,
this,
They did say that.
it'll get rid of it.
They did. Yeah, I did that.
Oh, you have it.
Not plaque. There was my LDL and my HDLs were very high. Not very high. They were high. He didn't say very high. He's like, hey, you're on a path.
He's like, hey, Cheerios. You ever heard of them?
He's like, you're on a dangerous road, quote unquote, is what he said.
Yeah, I'm hearing that.
Because he's like, hey, break down your diet for me. I was like, we don't have time for that, doc. We don't have time for
How
that.
embarrassing is that when he said that? Break down
Well,
your
it's not
like
em-
you go in there, you're like, I got some problems, and then he looks at you, he goes, tell me what you're eating.
Yeah, like I got from Monday at 9 a.m. breakfast, and he's like, okay, I don't need to hear anymore. He's like, he knew already. He knew immediately why the LDLs and the HDLs.
Did
were
he
out of
say,
whack.
oh, that's what you eat? Have you tried drinking a 26er?
So all of the changes I made since that,
You're happy.
already liver enzymes back to normal.
That's great.
No problem. Heart health back to normal. That's what I got to care about.
So
I can't
you
care
don't
about my face.
you don't like it if I go from like a 7 to an 8. You don't want that.
I don't think you getting the laser job is going to make you an 8.
What do you think it's going to do?
Well, you're an 8 already, aren't you? What are you measuring yourself at? You said a 7.
I would
Is
call
that you just
myself
being
a
modest?
7
Is that you
probably.
being modest? That's you being like humble probably. Because
Well,
usually you
if
take
I look
whatever
at-
you're measuring.
If I look at the like some of these reality TV guys, I'm like, I don't look like that.
No.
Some of these sharp jaw motherfuckers.
Or just like they have muscles everywhere.
They got
Like, it's
muscles
crazy.
everywhere,
It's
and
weird. It's weird.
they get work done to their face.
Every single one of them?
A lot of them. Like you see a guy. Here's a good indetermination. If you see a guy in season versus the reunion, you'll notice a difference.
Well, yeah, they have more money too, probably.
Little, but it doesn't cost that much. Like $500 for like 18 months of rejuvenation.
Oh, there's like an expiry date to how good you look?
Well, it's just that your skin. I mean, you got the collagen. I want to take BPC 157.
Yeah, but why can't you just start taking more collagen instead?
You can. It's just not going to fucking, tomorrow.
Oh, you want like the instant gratification.
I just want to give myself the best shot to looking good for as long as possible,
Which is also weird because like you're married. Like your life is over anyway.
Yeah, but I sell. This is what I'm selling.
Yeah, true.
If I was like a mechanic,
Yeah,
fuck,
you'd
I
have
would
a nice cock.
shave it off. I would probably shave my head and just fuck it.
Yeah.
Because I also go out for roles either like crazy psycho or, like sexy guy.
That's your fucking range,
Like,
dude.
that's what they see me on paper.
So does somebody like sit across the table from you? Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you the
They
truth.
like have my picture up and they cover one eye.
I hate to put you in a box, but there's only two.
Female boxes and psycho box.
You're only gonna be a psychopath. Which, yeah, like not Jason Bateman. What Alan Bateman? What was it? Rick Bateman? What was the guy's name? What was the guy's name from Psycho?
Rick Bateman. I think it was Jason.
Alan Bateman. No, it's not Jason Bateman. Something Bateman. I remember the business card scene. And he's like, you like the full placard. Like,
Patrick Bateman.
Patrick Bateman. So you could be Patrick Bateman.
Patrick is also a psycho name too. Like if you think
Yeah.
about it.
Patrick. But it would be cool to like see you get a big boy role.
Well, I got one.
Okay.
It's just not out yet.
Okay, do I get to watch that movie?
Hyena. Oh, he's gonna try and sell it to Paramount.
Is that the one with Mac?
Mac.
No, sorry. So wait, you did a role, but nobody's buying.
Well,
the
I
show.
did a movie. He just hasn't finished editing it.
Aren't you supposed to do the movie after you sell it to the studio?
Aren't you supposed to do the movie after you sell it to the studio? No.
Like you sell the screenplay and you like, hey, I got an idea for a movie. This is the screenplay.
No, that was like a window that existed when we were 6 or 7.
They don't do that anymore.
No, now they'll buy something that's done.
Okay, they'll buy something that's
Also,
done indie.
I learned anything really.
So Brad Pitt in F1. Somebody's like,
Well,
hey,
no,
we finished F1.
That's like,
Yeah, like,
we
that's
want to
my
make
point.
a movie.
That's my
Yeah.
point. Is there's two different styles.
Yeah, but
There's
those are
indie
already
artists.
established people that did
Yeah,
the indie
your
thing.
director is an indie director.
Yes,
not
he's made
he doesn't
like 5 or 6
yeah.
of his own movies.
There you go. That's what.
But what I learned is like when you sell a movie to somebody, if you made it for $200,000, you don't say that.
You don't say it was free.
No, you
don't
have to
it was free.
say it was like we had a $2 million budget.
You tell them the budget. You don't tell them how much it costs.
That's the same thing.
Well, no, because in reality, if you have a $2 million budget but you only spent $200,000,
No, like you can't tell them that it was made cheaply. You always have to, because if you say to like Netflix, we made this for $200,000, they'll give you $500,000. But if you tell them you made it for $2 million, they might give you $10 million.
but that's what I'm saying. You would never tell them how much you actually.
Yeah.
spent.
Whereas I used to think, oh, if you should tell them it was like $50,000 to make it, because then they're like, wow, look at what you could do with $50,000. We'll give you more money to make movies. That's not how it works.
No, they're like, no, wait, thank you. We'll give you $100,000.
Yes.
Did it cost them only two? Well, you can't tell me how much it costs, I guess, but it was not $2 million to make
No,
the
but
movie,
it's expensive.
Okay. Probably still like camera equipment, very expensive, honestly, to rent.
Well,
especially at home.
mastering a shit is like 30, 40 grand.
Oh yeah, the editing. I guess the amount of time the guy.
But it's a
What cool
movie,
process.
but he's going to make it into a TV show too. Because to get the tax credit, he needs to make it a movie because that's what Canada offers. But he's also going to make it into a television show.
You're the star of the show.
I'm a supporting actor in it.
Because I feel like we didn't talk about this enough, really. But I guess we can't really talk about
Well, there's nothing really to talk about. It's like it's called Hyena.
How long did it take to shoot?
I think they shot the
you can.
whole movie in like 25 days. I was there for 6
that-
of them.
Is that like a normal amount of days to shoot a movie?
Yeah. Unless it's like a huge.
I always say like 3 to 6 months, is like a standard.
Depends. Like that would be a big movie with like big set pieces. Like he shot American Sniper. Clint Eastwood shot that in like 35 days or so, 40 days.
American Sniper with
Bradley
fucking.
Cooper.
Really? That was 35
Yeah, it's
days.
quick.
I guess they're in the desert. It's like.
But I mean, that's.
You should watch Warfare still, I'm telling
I'm
you.
gonna.
Warfare? Way better. Well,
Way better than what?
Warfare and Sinners in the last little while, best movies probably to have come out. I watched The Amateur last night.
Oh, with
With
Rami
Rami
Malek.
Malek. Fell asleep.
Kind of boring,
honestly,
I would imagine.
That I woke up 20 minutes left. Most exciting part of the movie.
I just
was
think
like,
it's
oh, I'm in.
hard to sell us on a new action star when we have so many Jason Statham
Well, it's
movies.
It's hard to sell people on like a CIA not typical spy becoming that, like some sort of freak genius guy starting to figure it out. Because like how many times have I've seen that like a million times?
Well, not like a guy who's not equipped to do it and does it. I don't think we've seen that. a
No,
lot.
usually the guy, it's more funny when that happens.
Yes.
Like get smart is literally that's the definition of get
Yeah.
smart
Yeah, you're right.
with whatever his name.
It's not like
is,
serious.
Steve.
Like he's seriously underestimated, and then he does it.
Yeah. In this, they were just like, we got to kill this guy, but they can't because he's really smart also.
Actually, kind of compelling. That's kind of compelling.
Rami Malek, really good actor.
Fantastic.
Like, and Lawrence Fishburne's in it actually too, which I didn't even realize.
Both good.
Watch it, I guess. Like,
All right. Yeah, everyone watch those movies, and then we'll chat again later about it.
is it? Are we? No, we still got time left. What are you talking
Or
about?
55 minutes.
Is that the
We're
time?
done.
Okay, if you got to go.
Actually, I didn't really feel that good today.
Mentally, physically,
I got a little stomach thing. How do you take Metamucil? We'll end on this.
no. I take. I just eat a lot of fiber.
Honestly, if you take Metamucil, wow.
But I don't need that action. Like, it's coming out already.
Yeah,
Do you know how much I eat in a day, bro? Like, I eat a lot.
yeah,
Like, my body has no choice but to like exit.
yeah. I get you.
So
First
that's
in,
your
first out,
homework
kind
for
of, you know.
homework for. Yeah, it's like I'm in the army, dude. My asshole.
Well,
is in
actually,
the
you're like a
army.
milk carton. You know, you got to take the stuff in the front and then move it to the back.
That's your homework for the week, ladies and gents. Eat more, shit more.
Eat more, shit more with Jordan and Antonio. You guys have been great. Thank you so much.
See you next week.
See ya.